This is obviously the standard, but still very smart move for the Terran to take at this point. Try to force the Zerg to defend these stretched out expansions, and take the initiative where you can, go to relatively undefended places. There are Niduses around, though. That was some great plaguing there, by the way. Jesus, that is a lot of red. Those are 4 lurkers that are probably going to tear the hell out of those Marines, though. And there's a dropship filled with 1-2 Marines. +1, +2. SCV was trying to expand. Looks like it gets denied by a single Ling. And what are we seeing here? A vulnerable main. That's right. And we're going to see... Oh, interesting enough, he could ferry more units in, actually. Flash could. This Ling's going to spot them. So we're going to see... Oh, in the front. Good Scourging and a good attack there. Basically, Effort is not trying to kill Flash all at once. He's just trying to whittle down those forces until Flash is out of resources, has not expanded, and has not managed to kill his expansions. But Flash obviously says, I'm going to have none of that. I'm going to have Marines in your base killing off stuff. And Dark Swarm is up, but Flash is going to be mobile here. He is going to pick off some more units. Let's see how much damage he can do here. Lurkers are sometimes frustratingly slow in dealing with drops because you have to get in the right position, but it helps when the Terran walks his Marines in line towards the Lurker. So Flash there losing his drop without doing too much damage, I would say. Certainly not the game changer that it could have been. No buildings of any note were destroyed. Flash has 3 bases. Like I said, he's going to be mined out in his main, though, and soon in his natural. So pressure is a little bit on Flash right now, especially if Effort can pick up a 5th base. That would really push it towards Effort. Looks like we're going to see Flash moving out here. He is going SK Terran, as I said before. So this is going to be an old-fashioned M&M romp versus, Dark Swarm Lurker Ling. Classic game. And Ultra's coming up too. We saw an Ultra's cavern a couple of minutes ago. So what is going to happen here? Is Flash going to be able to show that he has not damaged the CPUs by overclocking them like KTF did for years and years, basically just abusing him? They created some horrendous machine in his brain that just destroys Flash from the inside out. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, Flash obviously has had his ups and downs, and meanwhile he's gonna be facing off here against a small attack. It could be effective though. Of course, that Dark Swarm is what it's all about, but Flash should be able to get some good irradiates off. That should help, although Effort doing a good job here, playing like Jaedong, playing smart. This time not perfect though, not good enough, and I think this time Effort's attack is going to peter off again. I don't see that there's enough units. There's just 2 lurkers, and they're going to get irradiated, even if they stay under Swarm. Meanwhile, Flash doing his classic multitasking here, putting down a drop in the main. Effort has to respond. Let's see if he can do any more damage in the front. He has responded appropriately, though, with Dark Swarm, and now Ling's under the cloud. It looks like Flash doing some micro, so very, very good multitasking from both players, but I think Flash is slowly taking the lead in this game. Actually, it might be rapidly. Despite the Dark Swarm, Flash is doing fine with his SK build, despite also losing tons of Science Vessels, which is usually what that build depends on. But Flash's Marines are doing a lot of damage. I don't know if that drop in the main is still doing damage. On the other hand, Effort has not been hurt substantially, despite all of what I just said right now. And Flash actually has been forced to lift. I didn't see that coming. I guess that Dark Storm lasted long enough for that to happen. Flash is picking up his 4th base at the right side. Flash has the mobility, though, and Effort really doesn't. He has no way of harming Flash, which is going to be crucial for him to try to do. I mean, he tried to do that little attack there at the main base. It was a good try, but not enough units at that point. Meanwhile, we're seeing some some freestyle irradiation here coming from Flash. I mean, basically there's no anti-air to be spotted. I think possibly because Effort is getting depleted in his Vespian geysers, so he can't just pump Scourge like a madman. But that was a pretty risky move there by Flash, also just charging in and getting those defilers. But it seems to have worked out. And Flash right now may have nothing stopping him, in fact, other than that Dark Swarm. But there goes one more vessel down. The vessels in the back are more damaged than the ones in the front. The ones in the front might be able to take 2 Scourge, which will help. And Flash right now just going to walk in here. I mean, I don't know. Effort suddenly out of units. I think it's because all those Dark swarmed. Oh, I see. He was building Ultras, but this might not be enough, even though they are Ultralisks. They need that swarm. There's one swarm that's going to save him temporarily from defeat. He needs to stay under the swarm, though. All those Marines are going to tear up even Ultralisks. If they're not swarmed, I don't know what Effort's doing. He's lost all of his Ultralisk. Effort, the alien here, looking in distress. Someone get this kid an alien blaster. Oh god, it does so much damage. And and teach him how to use it. Flash is just enemy at the gates here, basically. And Effort, despite having that early economic lead, and despite being able to counter Flash's M&M build pretty well when Flash went to it at first, looks like he's not having any progress at all. And now charging Overlords in there, I mean Ultralisks in there. I'm not sure what their upgrades are. They really need to get that +2 armor to be able to fight off just like this, though. So go straight up against upgraded M&M. And meanwhile, we've got good Scourging there from Effort. So this game is still in the air, although Flash has dropped one of Effort's new expos. Flash is definitely, I would say, in a more comfortable position. Effort, of course, is very versatile against all three races. I think he isn't necessarily the best ZVT player, though. I actually like his ZVP play. It reminds me of Savior's back when Savior was good. I love his ZVZ play. It reminds me of Jaedong's, who is the best, of course. But his ZVT right now does not seem to have paid off. He has played a more or less conventional game, with exception of the sort of Jaedong S 2-hatch Mutalisks in the beginning, but he has not played it to the level that Jaedong would have. To be absolutely frank. Here comes Flash with another assault, more Scourging. I mean, this thing, Effort has learned well. Okay, that not this time, but he has done, in general, good Scourging this game. Flash right now, the only thing Flash... oh, wow, GG coming from Effort. So Effort must have been getting mined out, and I think the Mothership wants him back also. Mothership Zeta, our last Fallout 3 reference. And Flash right now is going to be taking the victory. This is a best of 3 series, by the way, so if Flash wins one more, he gets to move on to the round of 8 to represent Korea at the World Cyber Games 2009. By the way, the United States will have its own qualifiers in New York City in the Javits Center. I'm not sure exactly the dates. I'm not sure if that's a secret or not. I don't think it is. Yeah, it's an anime conference, and I probably will be there. So for those of you who want to see me, I'll be the person with a mask on, because you guys won't be able to recognize, so you guys don't like stalk me and stuff in New York. But I don't know, I probably won't admit I'm cholera. We'll have to see whether I reveal myself, but if any of you are there, try asking around. I'll be the guy in the gorilla suit. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. We're gonna go on to game 2 actually, so stay tuned.